This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
6:53 is the time. Let's get you up to speed for your Tuesday here in the morning sprint.
Sydney Charles has details on today's court deadlines and Donald Trump's election interference case.
Allison Martinez live with a local pie shop, how it helped its community during the Post Falls fire.
But let's get to Mark first, telling us about a cloudy day ahead.
We're going to see some variable clouds, no doubt about it. Taking our first alert weather, we do have in our forecasted radar that we're going to have the cloud cover through this afternoon. It's going to be hit and miss. It's clearing overnight, and then more cloud cover coming in tomorrow morning with a chance of showers for Wednesday morning. Could all be sprinkles. Highs stay in the low 80s. In fact, our day today, it's going to build relatively nicely. By 2 o'clock, we'll be at 81, 82 the high. Even at dinner time, we're going to be in the low 80s.
This morning, fire crews are working to expand their containment on a fire that's still burning near Post Falls. That fire burned close to 80 acres, causing some major damage to Camelin Park. Investigators say they know how it started and plan to hold those responsible accountable. Take a look at these photos from the Idaho Department of Lands. You can see what's left behind from a campfire, a rock ring with cans inside. That campfire was about a quarter mile to the north of West Riverview Drive in a steep rocky area of the park just north of the trail area. Someone started that campfire in the Post Falls Community Forest, which is a city-owned park. Campfires are not allowed on that property. For more on this fire, including information from the Post Falls Police Department on campfire safety, go to KXLY.com.
In North Idaho, fire danger has been raised to very high, and restrictions will go in place tomorrow. Here's what will not be allowed on any land in the 5 North Idaho counties outside of city limits. No campfires or stove fires. No smoking when not in an area cleared of flammable material. No using motor vehicles off designated roads and trails, and no using a chainsaw or other related equipment between 1 in the afternoon and 1 in the morning.
The man accused of shooting at a deputy and leading a car chase that ended when he hit a wall in downtown Spokane is now being charged with attempted murder. Police say 53-year-old Robert Talley shot at a deputy who is responding to a call about an argument in Airway Heights last Thursday. They say Talley took off at a high speed, driving in the wrong direction on I-90 towards Spokane. The chase ended with that crash you just saw when Talley crashed into a brick wall near the 76 gas station downtown. He is a 21-time convicted felon. Officers say additional criminal charges are likely.
And this morning, there are new deadlines for former President Donald Trump's lawyers and special counsel Jack Smith in the 2020 election interference case. The presiding federal judge is giving both sides until this afternoon to propose dates and times for a pretrial hearing regarding Smith's protective order filing. That order follows the judge's Monday deadline for a response from Trump's attorneys to Smith's request calling for limits as to what Trump can share about this case. Trump, who has pleaded not guilty to charges in Smith's election interference probe last week, accusing the Biden administration of weaponizing the Justice Department against him.
Kids in Spokane Public Schools are going back to school in less than a month, and the district is asking parents to register their children to ride the bus by this Thursday. This year, registration will be for a whole different kind of ride because Spokane Public Schools partnered with a new bus service. Each student who rides the bus will be given an ID card and will scan it when they enter the bus. Through the app, parents can access driver details, real-time bus location, and pickup and drop-off times.
As your kids head back to school, a reminder to make sure they have healthy and safe school lunches. About 48 million cases of foodborne illness, happen every year in the U.S., according to the CDC, and children are among those most vulnerable. Sandra Eskin with the Department of Agriculture says it's critical to pack perishable lunches in an insulated bag with at least 2 cold sources to ensure the food stays under 40 degrees.
This morning, I'm here at Birdie's Pie Shop. Now, Birdie's currently has locations in Hayden Lake and Post Falls, but very soon they'll be opening a store off of Monroe in Spokane. Now, over the weekend, Birdie's stepped up in a big way by offering free pies to those who had to evacuate due to that fire in Post Falls. For more information on how you can support Birdie's, you can visit our website, KXLY.com. Reporting in Post Falls, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
Coming up next on Good Morning America, a powerful storm system whipping the East Coast has killed 2 people. The latest on the deadly and violent storms overnight, causing damage, knocking out power for millions, and causing travel chaos. We'll be back with a final check of weather with our friend Mark Peterson, talking about what you got to look forward to today. We'll be right back.